Safflower is the next, is our next diamond.
Today we are discussing a specific crop, special crop. We have a guest today who has worked with it, has dedicated her life to it. So please join me in welcoming Sarah Mosarwa. Welcome, Sarah.
Thank you.
Am I good?
Mr. K, I'm good. Safflower is an oil crop. Botswana is very dry and our soils are poor, and safflower is good in the sense that, you can grow it with very little water. You can grow it anywhere. Even the research, your neighbor Buan, they researched across the country. The poorest soils, like Kobo Matsale, Kobo Teiti, the soils there, they're like cement, but it grows and does well. It's a very easy to grow crop. In Botswana, it can grow anywhere.
Welcome to the Growth Well podcast, where we tap into a well of knowledge, innovation, and leadership to fuel Africa's growth. Here, we explore thought-provoking insights and expert knowledge that empower individuals and businesses to thrive across the continent. Whether it's personal development or professional advancement, our conversations inspire action and impact. This is Growth Well, where ideas flow and growth begins. Let's dive in.
Today, we are going to talk about safflower. We call it the green diamond because of its multiple usage. Here in my hand, I have the seed or the grain, whatever you want to call it. And it is from this seed that ultimately we have the cooking oil. And here we have the machine. It's a small oil pressing machine, 5 kg an hour machine, where you can get the cooking oil. And from the oil, you are now able to do cosmetic products. As you can see here on my hand, I have the face butter. I have the body lotions. I have the tissue oil. Also, the safflower petroleum jelly. Because the safflower oil is a very good oil for the skin. It's a very good carrier oil. So we use it on our cosmetic products. And here I have the safflower petal, which is for medicinal usage, food colorant, and textile dye. So from the field, this is what you will get. When it is like this, now you know that it is ready for harvesting so that you get your grain that will translate to your cooking oil. And then you do so many things with it, things like paint manufacturing, things like biodiesel. And the most interesting is with safflower, you are not going to throw away anything. After you have harvested the seed, you then crush the plant residue for your animal feed. And as you press for oil again, you will get your seed cake, which you will also incorporate into your animal feeds from chicken, starters, growers, because of the high protein content of the safflower cake, you are able to incorporate it into your animal feeds. These are the teas, the petal teas for that will help with your blood pressure, your sugar diabetes, this petal will also lower your cholesterol, menopause challenges. You only take this safflower petal. And as I mentioned, the leaves of the petal, the leaves of the plant, at 6 weeks from planting, it's a vegetable. The nutritional value of this is more than that of kale. This is superfood. So here with me, I have a dried one. You can eat it fresh. You can dry it for later use. As a cooperative, tota with Safflower, re batla gore re boele hela ko morago kwa. Ko bogologolong jo ne le gore mo lapeng ha o lemile o itirela dijo. And this small machine from the local shops, o reka hela ka bo 3,000 pula. So if you have safflower, maybe at the back of your house, you buy this small machine for 3,000 pula and press your cooking oil. No need for you to go to the shop.
Okay, Growth Well family. I think you just got it from Sarah Mosarwa about this product called Safflower. Very unique. We'll talk more about it in a few minutes. But you just presented the different products. We wanted to ensure that indeed the proof is in the pudding, because these are the various products that come out of Safflower. And in terms of diversification of your agriculture, diversification from a manufacturing point of view, you can see that there are so many versions that one can do. And also, I like the health part of it in terms of the tea and the blood pressure and things like that. So I hope you've appreciated the products. And from now onwards, we're going to be now delving deeper into what is all the Safflower all about. So please join me in welcoming Sarah Mosarwa. Welcome, Sarah.
Thank you.
Are you good?
Mr. K, I'm good.
Hey.
Era.
Good to have you.
Thank you so much.
Good to have you. Good to have you.
So much.
Ke ne ke bua ka Africa ka bophara, because I know that your product is mainly here in Botswana, but it's got a history from other countries. And we'll talk about where it started. But we have a continent where where we import $35 billion worth of food from outside as a continent. We have a continent where average yields for maize, just maize, obviously rain-fed, is less than 1 ton per hectare, whereas the global rate is about 5 times. Similarly, we go to sorghum or we go to other products, we are underperforming. So that is why I think you have seen from other episodes, I keep going on about agriculture, because I believe that agriculture can be a big contributor to the economy. So thanks very much for joining Grow Well today, and that we discuss this very important topic of agriculture.
Thank you so much.
Emma. And Emma, just to start on a light shot, I think you started as an electrician.
Yes.
And there you are a big farmer now. So tell us about your career from electrician to what you're doing now.
Yeah, back in the days, after the role as a chaba, you now choose what you want to do. So I joined BPC as an apprentice.
The Power Corporation.
Botswana Power Corporation. And I studied electrical maintenance for 4 years. I started 1993, 1997. I graduated. That was in Morupule Power Station. And then I joined distribution in Gaborone. Yes. So 2018, I called it quits with BPC.
2018. After how many years?
25 years.
Oh.
I then said, because along the way, I would say my husband, he is the farmer.
Oh.
I was not.
Okay.
And because I wanted to support his interest in farming. And we bought a farm in Maize.
Just outside Gaborone.
Just outside Gaborone. And he himself, he was in Joneng, I was in Gaborone. So I was going there every day. And the love of farming started from there. And that was from 2012. And, farming, it has got so many ups and downs. So 2022, that's when I stumbled upon this crop called safflower. Yes.
You stumbled. How did the stumbling happen?
I was a vegetable grower.
So you always have been in horticulture. You're already in horticulture.
We started with rain-fed. As you know, the rains are not, you can't predict. So we suffered serious losses in 2014, 2015.
Okay.
That's when we drilled a borehole and we started horticulture. And like I said, I was doing something else. I was in the electrical field, and then I was doing vegetables now. So, and I was learning as I was going, learning from other farmers, from YouTube, and I finally got it, and I was selling through the local shops. And I had broccoli and cauliflower, and had agreed with the local retailers that they would take the crop once it was ready.
Okay.
So when my broccoli and cauliflower were ready, the retailers had imported from outside. So, broccoli and cauliflower, they have a very short
shelf life.
When they're not under cold storage. So, I called my Mulimisi, the agriculture officer in Lensoletau, Mamuru PC, I love that woman. And she started talking about safflower. And I thought...
Oh, she's the one who introduced you to safflower.
Yes. And she said, I think, Mama Sarah, it's time that we start growing other crops. And she started talking about safflower. And all this time, I thought she was talking about sunflower.
We all get confused, isn't it?
Yes. And that's when when she started talking about horeke morogo, it's, the petals, the medicinal, and I'm like, I've never had, and I don't know how you can eat the sunflower morogo. So that's when you said, no, it's safflower, not sunflower. So, that's how it started, and, questions started rolling, and she directed me to Buan, our local...
University of Agriculture
yes.
and Natural Resources.
Yes. And that's why I met Professor Imonga, who then, agreed that they would come and workshop us on the crop. Because I'm also a member of a cooperative in our region.
Okay.
And all the farmers, rain-fed and horticulture, we were invited for this workshop, and we never looked back. That was in 2021. And 2022, we received the seeds from Australia, and we started trialing this crop, and exactly how we were told that it performs. That's what we saw. And we started experimenting on it.
This is 2022 when you first planted it.
When we first planted it. And we never stopped. And we explored on the crop like for oil and many other products that we have today. Okay.
We'll go deeper into the crop itself.
Yeah.
But I wanted to first, because a lot of people struggle to break away from industry and jump into agriculture or jump into that. And what was your husband so influential? Being a good technician to jump into farming. I see there's a lot of that happening in Botswana where people leave their professional What they were trained for 4 years.
Yeah.
And then they jump into the heat and the sun and everything. I mean, what was the main drive? And you know that is actually quite tough.
Yeah.
I mean,
yes. And, I always say, rona Botswana, farming is part of our DNA.
You reckon?
I'm telling you, we do it, whether it's rearing of animals or growing crops, we do it. Okay, fine. We've been doing it for subsistence. And, but we don't struggle that much because most of us, maybe we are 74 and we so I think this is where it comes from. So yeah.
But it's most of the time, from my observation, it doesn't make money. So you struggle, but you don't make money. What's the logic? And I want you to tell me, Mr. Kiwi, really?
Farming. Like I left my job of 25 years for
getting a salary every month.
Yes, getting a salary every month. Because you can do very well. When you have planted at the right time. Normally, if you plant out of season crops, when it's horticulture, like for example, cabbage. I was a big cabbage farmer.
Okay.
And then you have to know when to do it to get the money and how to do it, to get it right. The right size, the right flavor. Got a very good crop. And you don't have to say anything. The crop, and then the buyer will buy it. And other times, yes, you lose the whole crop. And yet you have invested so much money. And you'd be hit by frost or you'd be hit by a hailstorm. And while you crewmates 2 days, on the third day, yes, it's all about God.
And it has worked for you since you started
yes.
crop. You're not going back.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Now tell us about your company and where the farm is located, just so that our audience can appreciate the company as well if they want to contact you.
All right. My farm, a small one, it's in Motlabe.
Okay.
And that's where it all started.
Okay.
And as you know, there will come a time when you feel that you need to increase.
To scale up, yeah.
To scale up. And I was fortunate enough through BITC. They're fantastic. I managed to get land. BITC, the Botswana
investment trade company. Okay.
Center. I managed to get 100-hectare farm in Pandamatenga.
Well, BITC can help to find land.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'm drumming it up because I think a lot of people don't know what a BITC can help local. I got to about investor.
Yes. No, that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's the perception. Yes.
And I got that surprise visit from them at my farm in Motlabe.
Wow.
Because I would say I was doing well. Horticulturing, and somehow maybe they got they heard of me and they visited me, and because at first I thought BITC is for investors, for people who are coming from outside, and I realized that they're for Botswana
as well,
mainly, and they can even help you with the market and many other things. So labor and all those things.
Okay. So tell us about Pandamatenga. So you got additional land.
I've got additional land, which I'm still working on, but I would say I'm at 60% right now. Regarding safflower planting, me and other farmers from my cooperative, from from last year, we went to Pandamatenga because we wanted to expand or to grow a lot of safflower because we want to start processing oil.
Okay.
So that's why we went to Panda, to go and lease land so that we can upscale what we are currently doing in our small farms.
So you managed to secure that land through BITC assistance?
No, the 100 hectare farm that I got, that one is for KCM Gardens, which is a family company.
Okay.
But the one that we are leasing it as members of the cooperative.
Got you.
From the commercial farmers in Pandamatenga.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, wonderful. Now let's talk about safflower. There's a whole hula baloo about it. For now, we've been overwhelmed by the whole hemp. You know, it's debates in parliament, quick policies being developed around hemp is going to, blow the economy and whatnot. But when I went to the agricultural show and I saw what you can do with safflower, I was quite impressed. So what is it? What is safflower? Just take us through the product itself.
Safflower is an oil crop. Primarily, it's
oil crop.
Oil crop.
Okay.
A very good oil for your heart. And also, depending on the variety, it has a very long shelf life of 5 years. And
the oil, once the oil has been made, okay.
Yes, and the beauty about it again is, Botswana is very dry. We don't have much rains, and our soils are poor. That is why, earlier you were talking of, the low yields that we are getting. And safflower is good in the sense that, you can grow it with very little water. And you don't have to spray it for anything because it fights off a lot of
intruders.
Yeah. And,
intruders, on a serious note, you mean the
pests.
The pests, yeah.
Yes.
It really fights back.
It fights back.
Yeah. Okay.
And, you can grow it anywhere. Even the research, your neighbor Buan, they research it across the country. The poorest soils, like Kobo Matsale, Kobo Teiti, the soils there, they're like cement, but it grows and does well.
Yeah.
So these are some of the reasons that, made us to seriously, draw into this crop and see to it that we grow it and we process oil. Most of that, almost all the cooking oil that we use here in Botswana is imported. And, we saw it as an opportunity because it is a very easy to grow crop. This is the one crop that you can plant. After you've taken care of the weeds, mohero, you lock your farm, go away, come back 3 months later. If your farm is secure, and harvest. So
low maintenance, another
low maintenance, yes.
Where has it been sitting all along? And then importantly, where does it originate? I mean, it must then originate from other dry areas in the world. Just tell us about that. And it's got a very difficult scientific name, Cathamas tinctorius.
Yes. Yes, that's the scientific name.
Where does it, that's the scientific name, yeah.
It's from, countries like Kazakhstan.
Okay.
Israel, India, and China.
Mainly in the dry areas.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yes, because it hates water.
Oh, if you overwater it, the yields will be poorer.
Or if the rains...
It's the other way around.
Yeah, if the rains are too much, it will die.
Oh.
The roots will rot and die.
Interesting.
So it likes, or it thrives where there isn't much
water
and because again of its long taproot, because it can go up to 3 meters.
Really?
Yes.
That's deep. Yeah,
that's deep.
That's deep. For a plant that you keep calling morojo at the same time. That's yes, very deep.
Yes.
Okay.
So Yeah. So it's and regionally, Tanzania, they grow it as well.
They grow it in large scale.
They grow it in large scale.
Okay.
Yes.
And do they also produce oils from it? What is the main product out of it in Tanzania?
Most of the, I understand they export the grain or the seed, whatever you may call it.
Okay, yeah.
Then they import the oil.
Okay.
So, the professor from Buan, he said, if lona Botswana, you can grow this, lebele dira mahura. But that's what I want you to do. Okay. And and I think he was right, because look at our diamonds, and I think we don't want to repeat that.
So it can be earlier when you're calling it the green diamond.
Yes. Yes.
I think they call hemp the green diamond as well. You are jealous. You want this is the green diamond.
No, the hemp, when the hemp came last year, and Safflower, after stumbling upon it, that was in 2021. And, because of its versatility, that's why we called it the green diamond.
Okay.
Yes.
And it looks like Buan has been quite instrumental, the University of Agriculture and National Resources, in bringing the concept to Botswana. Yeah. Tell us about how that came about. You've been interfacing a lot with Buan.
Yes.
And they are really the ones that primarily introduced it into Botswana. Is it? Yeah.
The research of this crop was done by Buan, Professor Imonga, and there's Professor Turesele as well, and Dr. Mashita, and many others who have studied on this crop.
Buan, as a research institution or as a university, the purpose of Buan is to develop technology, and then to share that innovation with the farmers and with the people, the technologies. So that's why we came to Moyeng, so that we can share these technologies that was developed by Buan with the community. Because the whole idea is that as a university, we need to empower the community. The university develops technologies, and those technologies, the end users will be farmers. And what usually happens is that when it starts, you find it's yellow, the petals are yellow. As they stay a bit, they start turning red. Somebody may think, this is a different cultivar. It's not. It's because of the color. You see, like now, these colors are very good. You can also use for coloring foods, for coloring drugs, the different colors. The red color here is called cathamine. The yellow one is called catamidine. So these are very good crop, for this country. Again, as I said earlier, last time, this crop is drought tolerant. So it doesn't need a lot of rain. When there's a lot of rain like this, if it was young, it would suffer from root diseases.
After we did trials on it, after they workshopped us on it, and we have imported the seed and started growing it, farmers in the Kweneng region, we went with them to the Ministry of Agriculture, because they had, in 2012, surprisingly, their research on this from 2004 to 2008. Oh. And then 2012, they gave the Ministry of Agriculture the research paper that here's a crop that Botswana can grow and make money out of it. We don't know what happened. But fortunately...
2000? 2012. 2012, over 10 years ago.
Over 10 years ago. But fortunately, they say everything has got its day. So we went to the ministry after we have experimented on the crop, and because it performed exactly how they said it does, and we wanted support from the Ministry of Agriculture now as a cooperative to say, look. We have come across this crop called Safflower, and this is what it does. And here are the researchers of the crop. And as farmers and you as the ministry, can we work on this thing together, help us to take it to the rest of Botswana in Botswana? And I would say the ministry did support us as a cooperative, because when a new farming program, Temolotlotlo, safflower was among the crops that was promoted by the program.
Okay.
So as a cooperative, for the 2 years now, we managed to, share this seed with other farmers.
Okay. So Temolotlotlo basically was helping with funding as part of the incentives for government, but they're also promoting as one of the crops for Temolotlotlo was safflower.
Yes.
Okay.
And the program was buying the seeds for
the farmers.
For the farmers.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And look, in the end, the ministry, Buan, everything has to be done because of a bigger impact that's expected from this product. And if you can talk about first, you talked about the versatility of it. I think the diverse product line that you showed to us earlier, and I don't know whether you and the Buan have done basically how this can impact on the economy. How scalable is it to be able to impact on so basically the market analysis part of it. Have you guys looked into that?
Yeah, we have in a way. Like I mentioned earlier, that we grow this in Pandamatenga, and the 150 hectares that I talked about. We engaged, and mainly it was youth. This no job situation, it's serious. And when you go like to the rural areas, that's where you'll see that this is very serious. And 150 hectare farm, we employed over 200.
Is it?
Yes.
Youth from the area there.
From the area there. And this youth, they'll be coming from areas like from the like Kobokala, all the way to Botswana, all over. They'll be in Pandamatenga, and they'll help us with like I mentioned,
so there's a lot of de-weeding that has to happen. Yeah.
Then when it comes to now petal picking, we have to engage people, and harvesting, because of the resources are not the resource. Like we don't have those.
But it's possible to mechanize later on to do all these specific equipment that can be used to harvest.
Like if you are to harvest the grain, you need a combine harvester.
I got you.
And a combine harvester costs
it's not cheap. A couple of million pula, yeah.
And we'll be forced to do it manually.
For now.
But we will.
Remember, they're listening.
Yes.
Yeah, the funders are listening.
Yes. we need, and the safflower, it can industrialize Botswana in a very short space of time.
You reckon?
And yes. And like is it 3 weeks ago, one guy, he's a mechanical engineer, contacted me to say, look, unfortunately I was in Pandamatenga, busy harvesting, saying, look, I've come up with this equipment that can pick petals. It's vacuum controlled. And, because farmers have been importing the petal pickers from China for 8.5 a piece.
Is it?
Yes. And this guy has managed to put up something for 1.8, and it's working.
Oh, nice. So, you've already tried it. It works.
Yes. And I see this as something that can quickly, because Botswana are now hungry. So they'll do anything to era.
So you are quite confident that it can. I'm saying this because if you go through the National Development Plan 12, which was just approved by Parliament, they want agriculture is now They want to grow it from currently it's about 2% of GDP, and they want to take it to 6%. So that's a big move.
Yes.
So I'm exploring what will a product like that be one of the ones that can contribute. Can I go to Sarah? If you look at the contribution of agriculture to GDP, like we said, it's about 2%. And out of 2%, 1.6% is cattle. It's livestock, let's say livestock. So I want to crop, picking in it, you know, I took 0.4.
Yeah.
So really, I would look at it. I mean, when I talk about a really unproductive sector, if this data is true, we are talking what is really underperforming. Despite all the noise that has been made about that program and that program, and purely because it's unproductive. Well, it doesn't industrialize it. That's why I'm very keen on this product to see whether, you know, a forum like this can help to scale it. We want more farmers, you want more participants.
Yes.
So that's why when I came, do you really think it can? And that's why I call people like you who've had their hands dirty on the ground.
Safflower, you know, when you talk of processing, you know, we think it's something, I don't know, from the alien world. And you know, as safflower farmers, we have come to learn or realize that we can actually do this. We can actually process our own oil because it's not rocket science, and have our own oil. Because right now, the 2023-2024 statistics, it showed we imported in value cooking oil and other edible fats to the value of 709 million. And if like people like ourselves and my colleagues from Kwenen North, which is the Cooperative, right now we have set ourselves a target of 20% of that.
Okay.
And
of the 700 million.
Yeah.
In how many years?
Over 3 years.
Okay. Yeah, because I want to call you after 3 years.
Yes. And you know, it's we have also explored, you know, the other window, which is cosmetics. Something that we
before you go into cosmetics, because what I wanted to expand on is also the diversified product line. You're talking about cosmetics now, but there are others. Remember, as a cattle farmer, one of the things that really excited me was the fodder side of life and the high protein. You haven't really talked about that. Can you talk about that a bit more?
Safflower, you know, before it flowers, as a cattle farmer, like I'll encourage cattle farmers, because this is a very easy to grow crop. Before it flowers, you can actually cut it down, make your silage, make your hay, and you know, at that stage,
before flowering,
before flowering, that's 34% protein.
34.
Yeah, and
so that beats Lucerne.
Yes, with safflower you cannot compare the protein content. You can compare it to your Lucerne, your lab, your Bucheria grass or something. Yeah, because of the protein content. And you know, as you press for the oil, the seed cake also, the protein content is 34%. So, you know, whether you are a poultry farmer or pig farmer or small stock, what do you call them? Yeah, small stock or cattle farmer, you know, safflower. And the beauty about safflower is you won't throw away anything. You know, even after harvesting the seed, the plant residue, you crush it as well. It's up to 17% of protein.
Protein still.
Yes. So you that stock also you can give it to your animals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So fodder for animals, Oil, you're very excited about the oil part because
Yes.
is that the most commercially viable out of all?
Yeah.
That's the oil side. Like
The
you said,
oil
it's an
side,
oil seed,
yeah.
okay? And then cosmetics, the tea. Tell us more about the other ones.
Yeah. And when you talk of the oil,
I see you even said that is in your tea.
yes, that's what I'm
You are
taking.
drinking.
That's what I'm taking.
Yeah.
The oil is not only for cooking. You can use it for cosmetic products. It's a very good carrier oil for cosmetic products. And you have seen some of the products that I came with, your tissue oils, your body lotions, your lip balms, and all that. So it's very good for the skin. Your face butters, as you can see my face.
Nice.
No, it is very good for the skin because it has this anti-aging properties, sun blocking, UV block is very good on that. Those are the properties. You can just Google and see what I'm talking about.
I will definitely do that.
Yeah.
So
And,
that's the oil part.
Yeah. And cosmetics, the reason why I'm talking about cosmetic products, you go to any retail shop in our country, everything on that shelf is imported. A tiny little bit is local. And mainly you would find that we import, those who do, they would import stuff and bottle. So we want to have our own brands in
Botswana.
in Botswana, and we have started to train other farmers on how to do cosmetic products because again, it's not rocket science. It's something that you can do in your kitchen with your normal equipment or utensils. Yeah, your blenders and all. So, yeah, and you have your lotion, you have your body cream and all that.
And then teas?
The tea, at 2 months, this plant, it will flower. As it flowers, these flowers, the medicinal, and I'm talking about something that has been researched for years and years and years. And countries like China, right now, they would even contract farmers like our neighbors in Zambia. Understand there have been some farmers there, they've been contracted to grow safflower for the petals because they use them in the pharmaceutical drugs, the petals, yeah.
Okay.
Because safflower is very good for cardiovascular diseases, your sugars, your cholesterol and all that. So, yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So those are teas. Are they all the products now?
The teas and the green tea, is from the leaves. We don't need to import green tea from anywhere. and because, like I mentioned, that you don't have to spray it for anything because it can fight off pests on its own. The fact that you don't spray it with any chemical, you would enjoy your green tea from the leaves at 6 weeks. Yeah. Whereby now also you'll be enjoying your morojo, your vegetable, which I said is better than kale, the nutritional value. And also, the root of the crop at that 6 weeks, and also the seed. The seed, you grind it, you combine it with your root and your green tea, and there you go, you have your seed powder, and which you can add it to your cereals, for
Is it a superfood? You sound like it's a superfood.
It's a superfood. It's a superfood. And yeah, what was I talking about again?
Yeah, we're talking about the superfood effects when you're talking about the teas.
Yes. So you see, you won't throw away anything with this crop. And the oil, the paint manufacturers, because this oil is very light. the pin manufacturers understand they prefer it over any other oil because of its lightness. It will spread easily. So you see, this is another industry that I would love to see. Botswana filling up the spaces. Because
why aren't they already? Why are they not filling up the spaces?
I think we've been very relaxed, or we didn't, as Botswana, we really didn't care much about where we get our things. As long as we have them, we're okay. But I think COVID has shown us that, we need some of these things that we can actually do without struggling
but
or using.
I mean, Botswana, Africans, they just want to make money. So why wouldn't, if there's a product like this and it's portrayed as diverse and high value, like you are saying it, I mean, they wouldn't care about anything else. They'll say, I want to go make money.
Yeah.
So why hasn't that message sunk?
No, like I mentioned, I would say from 2022 to 2024, is all the people who knew about this. We've been making or doing seed bank.
Okay, because that's really the base of being able to scale across.
Yes,
across the country. Okay,
I would confidently now say I think we have enough seed for Botswana. And again, the beauty about this,
because it's cheaper than having to import. Otherwise, you have to import it, which is much more expensive.
Which is much more expensive.
Okay.
And the beauty about this seed is it's an open pollinated seed. You can grow it and grow it and grow it over years. Like Dipo it's not a hybrid seed. So and again,
it's an open pollinated. Just say that again in terms of what that means.
Normally they say is OPV. It's not a hybrid seed.
Okay.
You can plant it and plant it and plant it.
It won't damage the soils.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you are bringing me to a big question. Is it genetically modified?
It's not GMO.
Yeah.
It's not GMO.
Is it?
Yes, it's not GMO.
It's true.
It's true.
Because that's the big question, especially coming from elsewhere. There's hana about Africa should start blessing GMOs because we are hungry and that type of thing. So it's not.
It's not. And the world is going green. We want to do that as well. And you can use synthetic fertilizers on it. But, when we teach farmers or when we share information on the growing of this crop, we encourage farmers to use organic fertilizers.
Okay.
Just your manure, your crawl manure, either goats, cattle, or chicken.
That's good enough.
It's good enough.
That's good enough.
It doesn't want a lot.
Okay, so us with livestock, it's easier for us. We can just take from that and use it as fertilizer.
Yeah.
Because that was going to be the next big question to say, from what I'm listening, from what I've understood, what Safflower, it also looks like it meets sort of climate change, and it's a green. You said it's the next green diamond, but green also from a climate change point of view in terms of adaptability and resilience.
Yes.
Just talk to us more about that.
Normally, during our workshops, because we go across the country teaching other farmers on about Safflower. We normally give them examples, like from experience. And the research also supports that. We planted, like even this past season, we planted late.
What does late mean? What is the right time to plant? We are late. More
Botswana. The southern side of Botswana.
Okay.
We have frost during winter season.
Yes. Some of us who are in the south, there. Frost there, it's a killer.
It's a killer.
A real killer. So, around July, it's a killer.
It's a killer. So we normally say, you do not plant safflower in March and April. These 2 months you avoid.
Okay.
To plant it. Okay. Because though it can survive frost, when it's still small, when it's flowering, just a few hours exposed to frost, you lose the whole crop.
Wow.
So March and April, these are the 2 months that you avoid to plant it. Up in the north, where there's no frost, it's throughout.
So you can actually do it throughout the year?
Throughout the year, provided if you've got water. Because for
the dry season, you still need
any plant.
No, got you. You still need some moisture.
You still need some moisture. And like I was saying, in Panda, we planted late. That was like the 27th of March, and our crop received 2 rainfalls, 10 millimeters and 5 millimeters.
Because it was the end of the rainy season.
Yeah,
I mean, that was
it.
And it grew right up to...
It germinated, it grew, and we have harvested. Yes.
But I'm sure the yields were not ideal.
No, the yields were not ideal.
Okay.
But we didn't want the season to pass us by. And we knew what... and
you just wanted to use the season. I got you.
Wanted to use the season. And yeah.
Okay. So now, what is the ideal month to plant in the north, and then in the south? Just help the viewers to appreciate if they are to get excited over this podcast and they want to buy seeds. Then from now, I mean, we are sitting in November now. What should they do? Okay.
This crop, the winter season, is the best season to grow it. Because the yields will double during winter season. Unlike in the
summer rainy season.
Yes. Because during winter it grows. It takes time to grow. And then that is why, because the branches the yield and it takes longer.
Okay, like just talk longer.
Like
how many
5
months?
to 6 months.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And during summer, 3 months you're harvesting.
In winter.
In summer.
In summer.
In summer it's 3 months. In winter it's about 5 months.
Okay.
5 to 6 months. Yeah.
Okay.
And the yields are higher in winter than in summer. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. So like that 15 millimeters, the plant germinated.
But I want to know why does it perform better in winter? I'm not getting it.
You're not getting it.
Or why? What is the technical reason? I mean, I know winter is less rain. It's cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah. What makes the difference?
Ka winter. Like even the height of the plant, ka summer and winter. Some varieties, ka summer, they would go up to 1.5 meters tall. But ka winter, they would go up to 2 meters.
Yes, over a longer period.
Okay. Because the plant grows and grows and grows and grows. The experts, the agronomists, the scientifically, they would know better than me.
Okay, so you'll have more seeds and more
branches.
More branches. Okay.
More branches because it takes a longer time.
Okay.
The plant growing without making those pots where the seeds will.
Okay. No, I get you. So assume you and I are just giving it a chance. So there's a good chance that because of the moisture, maybe it grows, it ends up yielding, I don't know if yielding is the right word, but yielding too fast. It needs slow growth for it to be optimum.
Normally the agronomists, they will talk of the days, like in summer, the days are longer.
What, in summer? In summer the days are longer,
than in
winter.
Yeah. So I don't know the agronomy part of this plant.
Let's find out. Because I think that's important. Important technically.
But it does yield.
Does yield better so long as you stay away from frosty months.
From frost. So long as in southern part of Botswana, you avoid to plant it in March and April.
So what's the ideal month then? Let's say from where I come from,
Yeah.
from where we farm, July is the danger month. I mean,
Yeah.
end of June to and then the whole of July, that's where we can reach -7,
Yeah.
degrees in that desert condition. So when will it be ideal time to plant it?
You know, like in the southern, I say by January.
Oh, okay.
January end.
Okay.
Let's us ensure that we are done. Because these days, again, you can't predict, the climate.
Yeah.
Our winters, we used to know that our winters, they started in May, around May. These days, by March, you're already in winter. So again, these are the things that you watch out for.
Okay.
And yeah, so I would say in the southern, for you to be safe, end of January, you should be done with planting safflower. But in the north, where there's no frost, there's no problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I wanted to bring you to Canada. There are two types of farmers.
Yeah.
Well, almost globally, but primarily in Africa. You've got the small farmers, your 5 hectares, your 2 hectares, who are the majority of farmers here. The type by the government programs, highly subsidized and stuff like that. I wanted you just to say how those should package this program, because it might not be commercial. If it's not from like you've done a cooperative where you all put your products together and sell as small. And then obviously the commercial meaning do we have guys now that are already doing 500 hectares, 200 hectares and producing, or that's still coming? So how do you differentiate those two type of farmers?
Ke ta boela ko goreng ko Setswaneng sa rona se reng morto e se ga o ele. And because of the resources and what is happening right now in our country where we find ourselves, Madi and all, even if you have like a hectare, I would encourage you, to be part of an association or a cooperative, so that we bring our resources together and because someone with 500 hectares and the other one with 1 hectare, they should bring this thing together. But we see wars going on around the world, and Ukraine used to be the biggest supplier of the sunflower.
Sunflower, not safflower.
Yeah, not
sunflower. Yeah, sunflower.
Yeah, when we talk about oil.
Yeah, sure.
And I think, as a country, as Botswana, I think nako ke yone ya gore re reposition and grow safflower and be known in the world as the oil producers. Because this oil, the international market price right now is at $35 a liter of it.
Really?
Yeah.
And 35 US liters per liter. 35 US dollars per liter.
Yeah. So we can, deliberately and intentionally,
it's a high value.
It's a high value. Yeah, it's a high value oil. But
how are people going to afford it if now they can still afford canola and sunflower oil? Still, they're a lot cheaper.
Remember.
Is it in the olive oil category? I'm not too sure how much olive oil is.
Remember when we grow it, I mean, the price.
Yes, because you get it locally.
Also, that this crop is high yielding. We can control and also will be. I mean, it will be here.
Yes,
locally.
We'll be the producers.
Yeah,
so
we'll
we
be
can.
Producers. So
it will be cheaper.
So it will be cheaper here, and that is why I was talking about that 1 hectare farmer, very small scale farmer, who like now earlier on I was talking about gore kore le mosadi mogolo la kwa gae can actually buy herself a small processing, because now those machines are available locally. What 2.5-3,000 pula.
Ba itirela oil
A ba itirela mahura mo
to
lapeng.
use mo lapeng.
To use mo lapeng. A sa tlhoke gore a ye ko shopong.
Okay.
Era.
Okay.
So, and also ke bua ka gone gore, you know, gongwe ko koporaseng ya rona, we are dreaming big. We want to take that portion ya mahura a importiwang gore a ba tswa mo gae.
The 20% of the 700
20%
million.
of the 700 million.
Yeah.
And as we grow, but other Botswana farmers joining us, now we are the processes, and then we'll be able to export and access that $35 mark.
Market price.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where we are right now. That's where we see ourselves going, because like I said, it's a very easy to grow crop. And in Botswana, it can grow anywhere. And it doesn't need a lot of water.
Let's talk. I mean, a lot of people have got 14 hectares, 10 hectares, you know, Botswana in there.
Yeah.
So if you were to say, no, for rain-fed, I'm not doing maize. I mean, it's a popular one. I'm not doing maize. I'm going to do my 10 hectares and do safflower, thanks to Sarah and
her cooperative.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Buan. Let's
And
mention
Buan.
them. Yes, for the initiative. So would do you think they can make more money than planting maize on a 10 hectares? Right now. Like
Yes, you know our calculations.
Hey.
If you grow safflower, your 50 kg bag, you won't get anything less than 1,000 pula for it.
Is it?
How much?
Of seed?
If you sell it.
In the market, right now?
Right now, if you sell it, say to a cooperative, you would get more than you would get when you sell your maize
for
or
200
your sagam.
For 200 pula or 300 at the top end.
Yes.
But it depends on what you put in. I mean, is it costlier to plant and the cost of the seed? I mean, there is a whole formula there.
Yeah. You know, a hectare, we have done our calculations.
Talk to us. Hey.
You know, for 10 hectares, for 1 hectare, sorry. The seed right now is 3,000 pula.
3,000 pula. You can do 10. You can do a hectare.
You can do a hectare.
With
and then you go into the tractor and the tractor cost. You know, to
diesel
plow,
and
dig and plow. With the
planter
harrowing
and all that,
and planting. You know, and then you
weeding.
put in the cost. They are weeding. Like I mentioned, you can use your cattle manure or
fertilizer and avoid these expensive fertilizers.
Sophisticated, you can buy from like your OFMB, the
natural, the guys that do organic fertilizers. Yes. They were there at the national show. I saw that. Yeah. Actually,
high-tech, there's so many these days.
Yeah, organic.
Your high-tech solutions, they sell those organics.
So you can use those if you
grow fast and all. So, you know, you won't spend more than 15,000.
Over a 1 hectare.
Over a hectare.
Over a hectare, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, 50,000 pula, you won't spend more than 50,000 pula. That's
15,
fine. Yeah, now let's go back to the bags, the yields. And then the yield?
The yield, all things equal. You have done your soil preparation well. You know, your crop has received adequate rainfall.
Moisture, okay.
And there was adequate nutrition on the ground. You have put in your manure or those organic fertilizers. And then during summer, you would get up to 4 tons.
4 tons for a hectare.
For a hectare.
Okay.
And
that sounds like a good maize yield. Yeah, 4 tons a hectare.
Yeah. You have taken care of your mehero.
The weeding.
Weeding, yeah. And then you get your 4 tons. winter time you can get up to 6 tons.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you do your math, the 4 ton by 50 kg, we're talking how many bags? And you say kasama, like mostly ba bangwe ke ra ba arna didiba, so there's a rain fed farm, there's a rain, and you make say 40,000 when you spend like 15.
It's not rocket science. So you get 3 times the costs. Yeah.
And if ne re sa tshwana ra tsela rona re sa tshwana o no ibile peo eo government a go thusitse go e reka ba go lemela ka mananeo a temo letlotlo. And
so you'll have saved, you could easily be half of the 15,000.
O hile 4 hectares.
Yeah.
I think my president will sleep very well at night, knowing for rain. Ga kena batho ba ipelegeng. You know.
Actually, but by in the real sense.
Yes.
In the real sense.
And you know, at our cooperative, these are the things that we're talking about. You know, we need to go back there. Where Botswana used to
I don't know. Okay, so 1 hectare, you say you can actually make quite a lot more than even in a hectare of maize. And then, like you said, maize will be, a bag will be like, I don't know, 200, let's say 250, let's say.
300.
Yeah, per 50 kg bag. But this one, you get 1,000.
You get 1,000
hey.
For it.
For
I
real?
am telling you. I am telling you.
Who buys it? Where's the market?
The market is a cooperative. But
if I do it, you'll buy it. The cooperative will buy it.
Our cooperative is going to buy. Right now, we are still working on our processing plant.
Okay.
Yes.
What about outside you? Anybody else who, if I don't want to sell from you, who else can I sell to?
I don't know.
Because I'm a Botswana Agriculture Marketing Board. I'm just trying to, for the sake of the viewers, is there any?
No, BAMB at the moment.
They don't buy it yet.
They're not buying it. Our cooperative and the cooperatives now that are emerging because of this crop. There's one in Shakoshokwe that is coming up.
Okay.
That is in the Northeast District. If I'm right.
Yes.
And
District.
Yes, Totome. And there's another one in Dutle, which is also the farmers are
coming up.
They're coming up. They want to.
But because it's very important. One of the things that really kills, agriculture in Africa is access to market and the market sophistication itself. I mean, our cries with BMC, Botswana, and then obviously there's monopoly and all that. So that's why I go test that. Do people have options? You don't want to plant something and then struggle.
Yeah.
Because maybe if you have a monopoly as your they are giving us a very bad price. Because that get the profit so that you can make the 20% of 700 million sooner.
Remember this is it's a start. And it has to start somewhere.
But what you're saying, the market is not ready.
The market right now, it's like a chicken and egg question. Like now, the farmers are saying to us, we want to be very sure for when I plant, you are going to buy.
That's what I'm saying.
Because this is like 3 months. And at the same time, the cooperative is like, imagine if we put up a plant of, like now we're thinking 3 ton an hour plant. And, the farmers don't come to the party. They don't bring this, They don't bring the grain, you see. Yes, there can be alternatives to get it somewhere, but it will be cheaper and easier if it's local. So we are, but we are determined nonetheless that we are going to start as a cooperative, because at cooperative level you have cropping plan. So we will, from the beginning or as we start, we produce as much as we can as the cooperative, as the members of the cooperative.
Okay.
So that we are able to start the process. And Mr. K, Botswana re dumela re bone. And you know, we will do the best that we can. Yeah.
But you see where I'm driving to again, in terms of the market.
Yes.
Because anything is as good as that there's a market, there is a predictable price, there's a predictable offtake.
Yeah.
Without that, you know, but so can you sit here and look at us in the eye and say, yes, we'll give you 1,000 pula for a bag because you say you buy 1,000 pula for a bag.
1,000 pula for a bag.
Can I on record? Yeah,
as a minimum. Yes.
Minimum.
Yeah. Like I said, you know, as times goes by, and you know, we have learned the ropes, and you know, and exporting. End of the day, the interest is to see Botswana benefiting from the side.
No, I got you. You. There's one that, as we come to an end, there's one that you didn't really answer.
Okay.
You answered the smallholder farmers, the 10 hectares, what, collective, come together, beautiful. That's the majority of our people. Like it.
Yeah.
Botswana, Africa, The commercial, there's no one yet, and it could be because it's not at that level yet. There's no one right now who's planting 1,000 hectares. There's no strong commercial farmers who are already in safflower in Botswana and the region.
No,
you're not aware of any?
No, not in Botswana. The biggest would be one doing 100 hectares.
Okay,
but 1,000 or a 500
hectares,
not yet. But we are working. Remember earlier I mentioned that we are leasing land in Pandamatenga from one of the commercial farmers.
Oh, from one of the commercial farmers in Pandamatenga. Okay.
Yes, and we are working with one commercial farmer who's seriously considering to
going into safflower. Oh, he's watching.
Hectares.
They're watching then Pandamatenga.
Because of what happened.
Yeah.
Because he did not believe that the way we planted and when we planted, that we were going to get anything. And you know, he came to us and said, I'm still shocked about the outcome of this.
Is it? Because they see that Pandamatenga.
Yeah. And you know, we see, and now we see even some of the commercial farmers that are willing to work with us now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think just for the viewers in the region and elsewhere, Pandamatenga is the biggest crop area in Botswana, where, you know, dozens of thousands of hectares that have been planted, the most fertile area. That's almost feeding Botswana, just that part of it. That's why we are referring to it quite a lot. Yeah, it's very commercial there, isn't it? In terms of, but they do mainly maize, sunflower,
sorghum.
And sorghum. Yeah, those are the main grains that they do. Rain-fed, I guess.
Rain-fed.
Okay. They've got good soils as well.
Very good. They call
soils.
it the cotton black soil.
Yes. Is that why you went there?
That's why we went there. And also the climate.
Yeah. Because it's moderate, tropical, no frost type thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know, the fact that we want to grow it all year round.
Okay. All right. Good. We are coming towards the end now. If you were, nothing has got, especially in agriculture, there's always lots of challenges. So if you were to meet with our Minister of Agriculture, Reddy Koloti, and the crop director, what would you say if you sort out these two things?
Okay.
Will fly.
Yes.
You
know, the agri centers, where equipments, like
government agri centers.
Yes.
Okay.
Where the tractor, what farming implements and tractors, and because we are looking at agriculture as a means to resuscitate our economy. I think if they could look into that, that, or those centers, because it's not everyone that managed to buy the tractor or farming implements ka lenaneo le ne le teng. And yeah, so if ba ka tsosolosa that tsa tsena mo tirisong ebile tsa manageiwa sente, balemisi ga ke re ke a banyatsa kore ba simolola go bereka closely le di-farmera mme e le gone gore di-resources tse ba di tlhokang di le teng. Ke dumela gore in a year's time, if those things are there, they're available, and they're in good working conditions, Botswana can go somewhere.
That's one. Number two, is there anything else?
Number two, the cooperatives, the empoweriwa more than right now. Like for example, ba kore nna like bankable le gone gore ha koporasi e re ke a go adima madi to an institution e tshwanang go bo SEDA,
National Development Bank, yeah.
you know, e le gore the conditions for them to borrow that are conducive to cooperatives.
Have you make an example with your specific cooperative? Have you managed to borrow money to be able to do the project through commercial banks?
No,
it's not. So it's a tough one.
It's a tough one because even SEDA, they will say we have funds available for cooperatives, but when you get there,
they ask questions that you can't meet.
the requirements.
Yeah.
I mean, if you say as board members, so
you sign sureties. You have to sign. Yeah.
I have to give up my house or for the cooperative. So these are the things we need to as the government has to work through and
so funding and extension services to support farmers out there. You think those are the two things? If they can address, they'll unlock value.
Yes, because Botswana, if you go around, Botswana have gone out. They've fenced the farms, but dibushitse, Botswana that they are ready to do something. But
no, I agree. There's a lot of money that's been put in agriculture. And what I'm stressing and talking about is mainly the productivity of whether we actually rentamaduo. Because the statistics, you saw me churning them out. They are not saying we are not, I mean, the sectors are actually going down. I mean, people have got nice cattle, what, but in the end, the cattle population is dropping,
yes.
which everybody's shocked for the population is actually dropping. The agri sector, I mean, when you fly over Botswana, there's so many fields, but how many metric tons and the yields, they are way, way, way below global benchmark. So the things have to be done.
I think we should do what our neighbors in Zimbabwe did by being deliberate on saying, okay, we want so many metric tons of this, and what does it take? It takes 1, 2, 3. And those 1, 2, 3 were met.
Yes, you go for it.
And we go for it. And the last thing is, production centers. Like if you talk of Pandamateng, if I tell you, if I'm at the farm where we grew, I can't talk to you because there's no network. Go to production centers, things like communication, infrastructure, those things.
And
they should be made available because
to let the entrepreneurs do their entrepreneurial work, not worry about
I should be able to use because these days farming has gone. It's now digital, and for it to be digital, you need all these things. You need your electricity, you need your good roads, you need communication.
You need IoT. Now that you, as a technician, you know those things. Hey, Sarah,
So,
no, thank you so much, Klamma. Is there anything else that you really like to, you think we missed that you didn't put forward that you like to finalize on in terms of just your messages to our viewers around Safflower? Is there anything that...
yeah, nna ke ka re hala ka re, Safflower is the next, it's our next diamond. And we need, most of that, it is so easy to grow. We just have to be intentional and deliberate. This is something that can, increase our GDP. And a mongwe le mongwe a eme ka dinao ke ra gore Pina Setšhaba le yone a bua gore banna ba tsoge basadi ba eme re dire. This is the time to do.
Yes.
And we are going to do it. If we are not doing it for ourselves, we'll be doing it for our children.
Yeah.
To ensure there is tomorrow.
Beautiful.
For them.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
No, thank you so much, Klamma Sarah, for making the time. I think this is an amazing product. And I'm glad that we met in August at the national show, and now we are sitting together. So now we do what we say we are going to do. We implement.
We implement.
So yours, thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. Our viewers, I really hope you got this product in terms of what it can do. If you are somebody, an entrepreneur in agriculture, want to explore, I hope we gave you enough data to see what you can do. In the end, it's for you to go there and sweat it out. Do the plowing, try it out. Because I always say in Botswana, we need to experiment more. Breakthroughs come from experimentation. And there's an opportunity. Ma'am or Sarah, they've already experimented. You experimented, yes. As she said, they saw it with their eyes, where this product can really, really bring value to Botswana. So I hope you enjoy it. And please do the usual. Let's carry on subscribing, do the sharing, do the liking, and then it will bring you more and more. Thank you very much. And thanks, Sarah. It's been appreciated, Klamma. Thank you so much. Ma? Oh, yes. Before you disappear, talk about what's coming. There's a conference coming around the product. Tell us more.
On the 29th of November, we'll be showcasing Safflower at Metsimotlabe. During the Roofaram conference.
Okay. What is Roofaram?
Roofaram, it's a group of universities, agricultural universities in Africa. There are about 175 of them. And every year they meet. More mahatsing are different.
Okay.
This year they're in Botswana. Last year they were in Namibia.
Okay.
Where they meet and crit each other on their researches and Safflower.
Ideas.
Yeah. As Safflower, like this, during this conference, it will be a centerpiece.
Oh, really?
Because of how it came from paper to reality.
To practice, yes. Okay. Yeah. So 29th, is it from the 29th to what? And where is it going to be?
29th of November will be at Metsimotlabe.
Okay.
From the 1st of December to the 5th, it will be at GICC.
Okay, that's where the conference will be.
Yes.
Okay.
So on the 29th, Kwene North will be showcasing. The Cooperative will be showcasing.
Is it an open forum? People can come?
29th, open to everyone. Yeah. 29th,
okay.
Everyone is invited to come and see what Kwene North is doing with Safflower.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Sarah. Appreciate it, my lady. Cheers. Guys, the Growth Well family, thank you very much for watching, and we really appreciate it for the growth that we've gone through the past year. But the bulk of you are still not subscribing on our YouTube channel, and we'd like to encourage you to please subscribe so that we can increase the viewership and the reach. And those that are not on YouTube, please also share, like, so that we can reach more people out there. Whilst on YouTube, we also have a very vibrant WhatsApp community that we will love you to join in as well, where we do debates on these issues. The community you can find on the description aspect of the YouTube. So go there and you can join our WhatsApp community. Thank you very much.